755. Now, why did I use 755? Because that's what the swing high was. $755. Can somebody in the comment section tell me what is 755 minus 8.5? 755 minus 8.5. 755 minus 8.5. Now, here's what's interesting. 746, we didn't get down to 746. We didn't get there, guys. But at least we know that's the average. So if you were shorting the market today and you were thinking about buying it, once we got down to about 750, and I'm going to be honest with you, I would have felt like the market was probably about to go down another 3 points or 4 points. I wouldn't have trusted this move, except the only reason why I would have trusted this move, guys, was because it happened after the first two trading periods. Okay? So listen to what I'm saying. All right, we're going to erase everything here. I'm going to erase everything that's on this chart so I don't confuse everybody, right? And I'm going to take a couple of things off my charts. I'm going to take the FW off. Now, why is that important? We're looking at a 5-minute chart. So every single represents 5 minutes. Every single candle represents 5 minutes. Every candle represents 5 minutes. At 9:30, I want you guys to understand how the market thinks so that when you see these patterns, you'll know what to do. Now, early this morning, guys, I was trying to short. Now, I'm mad because now I see that the S&P 500 actually hit the VWAP, and I'm kind of mad at this move right here. I was trying to short the market right here. The messed up part about it, guys, was I was looking at the wrong thing. Y'all see this right here? This white line is the VWAP. We talk about it every single day. I keep telling you, you're not a professional trader if you're not using the VWAP. I'm just sorry, you're not. You think you are. You're a professional trader. You just probably ain't making no money. I'm not saying you got to use the VWAP as a trading tool. It's just that you should at least have it on your charts to know where we are, because you don't know what the bias is if you don't have the VWAP there. You don't know to go long or to go short. There's 100 different ways you could have got in short today. There's 100 different ways you could have got in short, 100 different ways you could have got in long. Where you guys make issues is you don't know what direction to go in. Y'all be long when the market's going down, and then you be short when the market's going up. The VWAP is going to help you guys with your bias. I'm going to write that here. The VWAP is going to help you, terrible traders, is going to help you with your bias. Because that's where you guys struggle. I don't struggle with bias. I'm usually going in the right direction 90-something% of the time. And that's half the battle. If you get the direction right, all you got to do now is find a strategy to get in. I use the VWAP as my entry. So this setup, guys, was the easiest setup to see a short that you can find in the market. And most of you guys didn't see it because you're not a professional trader. Now watch, guys. Watch and learn, okay? We did a double top this morning. That means we tried to hit a high, which was right here. I want you guys to think of this as like a dunk, right? So the market dunked the ball. Bam! It banged on somebody, right? We came down to the VWAP, and then the market went and tried, right? But we couldn't get any follow through. So anytime you hit a high, you're supposed to hit that high, guys, and go higher, so that that high can now become a support area. That didn't happen. We hit a high, then we hit a high, and then we close underneath the VWAP. That alone is one of the best setups for a short you're ever going to find. Ever. I'm teaching you guys like the number one setup to look for a short. So I started licking my chops. I was like, oh my God, I'm about to go stupid on this market. So I'm looking at the NASDAQ, and I'm going to show y'all what the NASDAQ did and why I missed the trade. I missed 300 points today by 10 ticks. And I'm still right now kind of hot. Because anyway, I'm hot that I missed the trade. But whatever the case, we close underneath the VWAP. What direction do you guys see the VWAP going? Down. So your bias is automatically short. I ain't even thinking about going long. I ain't even thinking about it. Trending indicators go red, MACD go red, underneath the VWAP, hit a double top. There's nothing else I could even say. Like, all the short patterns showed up at the same time. Double top, red trending indicators, red MACD histogram. Everybody on the planet that's a professional trader, everybody jumped in right here. That's why the market jumped down so fast. Everybody knew to get in right there. Everybody, because listen, when you go underneath the VWAP, you test it and then you drop. That's how you use moving averages, guys. Moving averages are used so that if they're angled up, you catch them on the low side. If it's angled down, you short, and you short at the moving averages. It doesn't matter what chart we look at, 200-day, 50-day, 20-day. It's the same pattern pretty much every time. It doesn't mean that it works 100% of the time. It's just that you're going to have a very, very high percentage way of winning if you do this. Now, everybody and their mama saw this. Everybody and their mama saw this. You saw it across all the charts. Pretty much all the stocks were showing you the same patterns, which is hilarious too, right? Because how are all the stocks and the indexes all showing the same patterns? Because I keep telling you guys, everything is interconnected. Just some things move a little bit more than others. Some things go up when the market is going down. Some things go down when the markets are going up. There are the stocks that correlate with the S&P 500 are going to all exhibit the same patterns. So you can leave here and start shorting. I don't know if you see the same short pattern showing up on a stock that you love to short, jump in and short. Now, if, when that move started to happen and we started to go down in value, and if you notice the volume started increasing. Anytime you see volume increasing as the market's going down, guys, you terrible traders, y'all be going long. I'm like, you see a big old snowball forming and you're going to go in the opposite direction. Okay, go ahead. Not Joel. So I was like, all right, I'm going to wait. When I saw this happen, guys, I had orders set right at the VWAP. So I'm going to show you what I missed. This is what your boy missed. I'm so angry. I am angry right now. So angry. The pattern looked a little bit different on this chart. Okay. There was a double top, but it didn't look the way that it did on the S&P 500. The S&P had a defined double top. I didn't really see that double top pattern. I did see this. I did see this. I did see this. And then I was ready to short. I was going all in, guys. I I had all my orders sitting right here at the VWAP at 29,900. Y'all see that? I had all my orders sitting right here at 29,903. This is how they got your boy this morning. They got me. They got your boy. This is where my orders were. Right here. Right here. Saw the whole move. Saw this whole move happening and developing like, oh my God, I'm about to go stupid. I'm about to go stupid. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this short. You can't get a better short than that. And it says, psych your mind. It didn't even go to the VWAP. I am mad because what happened was these traders got so excited about this short, they ain't even let the thing get to the VWAP. They got so, I'm shorting, I'm shorting. It was probably all of y'all using my strategy. All y'all got in and couldn't let your boy get in. It was probably y'all. Like seriously, you couldn't go 10 ticks. You couldn't go 10 ticks and go to the VWAP. Just 10 ticks. 10. In fact, it was probably supposed to go through it. This was not supposed to happen. But the S&P 500 hit the VWAP and everybody went stupid there. And then I guess the whole market said, all right, we dropping right now. We ain't waiting for the VWAP on the NASDAQ, guys. Here we go. We're shorting. And your boy just sitting up there like, I'm trying to get on the train too. I'm trying to get on the train too, guys. The market didn't even give me a chance to get in. Look at the chart. There's no way I could have got in. There's no way I could have gotten in this short unless I was just shorting just to be shorting. There was nothing. Like, where I'm going to get in at? There was nothing. There was no way I could have. I was trying my best. I was using all of my best strategies. I was like, all right, maybe we're going to get in when we get to the 10-day moving average. That bad boy wouldn't even come back to the 10. By the time it came back to the 10-day moving average, it was 11 o'clock. We had already dropped 300 points. Hot, I'm throwing chairs. I'm just mad. I'm like, yo, for real? Like, y'all gonna do me like that? Yeah. I was in a room where the traders started shorting. I was in a room, guys, and I was laughing because these fools started shorting right here. I bet you it was that room that I was in. They started shorting right there. And I was like, I'm in the comment section like, yo, why y'all not waiting for it to get to the VWAP? Like, what are y'all doing? I'm in the comment section by myself. I'm like, guys, why are y'all shorting right here? I'm trying to get the live host attention. I'm like, dude, the VWAP is only like 50 points away. Why are y'all shorting right here? And sure enough, they was like, ha ha, look at this short. They're all celebrating. How much did you win today? And I'm like, for real? You couldn't go 5 points, 5 ticks and get me in? This hardly ever happens, guys. Anytime you get this close to the VWAP, it almost 100% of the look at this. Look at how close it got there. Like, seriously, 9 ticks. 9 ticks. I'm pissed. I hardly ever, if you get even near the VWAP, guys, it's gonna touch it like 100%. Obviously, it's not 100% of the time. 99% of the time, it's gonna touch it. The 1%, the one time it didn't, I'm sitting there with all my orders just sitting up there just waiting. By myself. Everybody made money on this short today but me. You see how hot I am. I'm furious. Look at this move. If you guys want to know how much this trade made, Let me tell you how much money you would have made in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, in 35 minutes. Let me tell you how much money you would have made if you were able to short this. When these fools got in, everybody else got in at 29,850. If you were able to get in at 29,850 in the middle of the range, I still don't understand why everybody started shorting it there, but whatever. If you were able to get in at 29,850, guys, the futures dropped all the way down to 29,530. In the comment section, I want you guys to tell these fools, how much could you have made if you bought one contract? You guys ain't gonna believe it. One contract is worth, you do have to have $4,000 per contract. So I'm just telling you straight up, if you didn't have $4,000, you couldn't take this trade. If for every $4,000 that you had, let's do the math. I'm about to teach you guys futures in 5 minutes. I'm about to teach you guys a $20,000 class in 5 minutes. In the futures market, you need $4,000 if you want to trade the micro NASDAQ, right? So if you want to trade the micros, this is the micro NASDAQ. You need $4,000 if you're on Charles Schwab. Every 1 point move, you're going to make $2. Y'all hear what I just said? For every point, a point is $1 move. That means if it moves from 28.50 to 28.49, and you're betting on it going down, and you can bet on it in any direction. We're just saying if you were shorting this and it went 1 point, you're going to make $2. In the comment section, guys, how much did this move in 5, 10, 15, 20, in 30 minutes? In 30 minutes, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, in 30 minutes, how many points did we move? Yes. So I want to see the full math. I want to see the points times how much you make per point for how much your dollar amount would have been per contract. I need to see the 640, but I need to see the math. I need to see the math. Because I'm mad. There you go. Arwen did it. So for you guys that don't know, we moved 320 points to the downside. Where did the math come from? It came from 29,850. It came from 29,850. It came from 29,850 minus, what was the lows? 29,530. So 29,850 minus 29,530, guys, is 320 points. The market fell 320 points to the downside. If you make $2 per point, that's $320 times 2. That means for every $4,000 I had, I could have made $640. So let's say you had a $25,000 account and you bought 6 contracts. You could have had an easy $1,200 day in 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, you could have made a cool $1,000 and been on your way. But instead, I made a donut. Zero, nothing, nada. I had to just watch everybody make money today. So you know I'm hot. I'm hot right now. Now, could I have traded this to the upside? Watch this, guys. Could I have traded this to the upside? We're looking at the NASDAQ. I'm teaching you guys futures for free. I know a lot of y'all was thinking about taking a $30,000 futures class. I'm like, are y'all serious right now? You gonna take a $30,000 class? They ain't even gonna teach you how to do this. You ain't gonna learn the VWAP. You gonna learn what a futures contract is. You can learn what a futures contract is, guys, by just going on ChatGPT, taking a picture of what you see here and say, what is this? Can you break it down for me? But instead, y'all want to pay $30,000, so y'all balling like that. So, I ain't got $30,000 to go pay for no class. If I had $30,000, I'll go get me a degree at a college or something. I ain't paying no individual no 30 grand for no freaking 2-week or 1-month class. Like, are you kidding me? 30 grand? Y'all got it though. Ain't even gonna learn what the VWAP is. Look at this, guys. Y'all think this was a coincidence? This ain't no coincidence. You think this is a coinkydink? You think it was a coinkydink that it stopped right there? It's not a coincidence. And I say this every day. Every day I come in here and we look at the NASDAQ, we look at stocks, we see it bounce all around the VWAPs. And what do I say every day? Is this a coinkydink? Every day. Is this a coincidence? It can't be a coincidence if it happens every day. Every day. We see the same patterns every day. And y'all ain't learned it in one single class. Because they ain't traders, guys. They're just teachers. They don't know how to trade. I train them. Why you think I'm mad at all of them? I'm like, yo, I'm going to teach you this just so you can go out there and teach. I taught you this so you can be a trader. Cass is like, ooh, I want to learn what you're doing, Joel. Okay. So what? So you can be a teacher? Look, I love my teachers out there. I really do. But come on now, this is where you're going to make the money. They don't. Why? Why do that when I can just charge 10 people 30 grand? You're the dumb one, Joel. Why are you out there trading every day when I can just make 300 grand off of these dumb traders? I'm like, it makes sense, but I believe in something called karma. I guess they don't. I can deal with, put 300K in my account and I'll deal with the karma, Joel. The karma leaders, all them. I'm like, all right. Anyway, when we broke this trend, we went right back up to the VWAP. So yeah, you could have rolled this all the way down and then you could have rolled this all the way back up to the VWAP from the same place we shorted from. God dang, you could have shorted at the VWAP, which I thought we were going to get to and we didn't. And then once we broke the trend and everything started to go green, you could have rolled it right back up. Now it wasn't going to be the same value. Why? Because the VWAP is angled down. So yeah, you can go long. Remember, guys, look. I'm not saying that like when you guys come into the market, everybody always expects the market to move in one direction all day. What they fail to teach you in these $40,000 classes is that the market only trends in one direction one time a week. Y'all know that? There's only one day a week where the market actually trends from one direction to the other direction. Once a week, you'll get one trending day a week. The rest of the days, guys, the market is chopped up in 3 pieces. You got your 9, well, I say 4 pieces. Because I've been trading for so long, I'm like, guys, there's 4, not 3. But if you want to say 3, it's 3. There's 9:30 to 10:30. That is its own trade. Then there's a 10:30 reversal. Guys, the 10:30 reversal is real. So there's a 9:30 to 10:30. That's one session alone. Then there's a 9:30 to 12. A 10, let me go backwards. There's a 9:30 to 10:30. Then there's a 10:30 to 12 o'clock. Then there's the lunch period. Nobody should be trading from 12 to 2, even though this move happened at like right around 12:30. Then there's the end of the day session, which is 2 to 4. All right. There's 4 trading sessions. 4. But what do most of you guys do? You come in at 9:30 and then you're like, what is the price going to be at 4 o'clock? I can always spot a trader that's not making money or not making consistent money because they're trading 9:30 to 4, 9:30 to 4, 9:30 to 4. You're trading through 4 different periods. You're trying to use one strategy through 4 periods where the strategy changes every hour. 9:30 to 10:30 is one session. Then everybody waits to see what type of information we get. Then once we get that information, then the market moves from 10:30 to 12. Then traders get tired. They're like, oh, I got to go to lunch. We got to eat because we're not robots. That's why the market doesn't do anything. Now we have our California traders come in at 12 and our Alaska traders, you guys start trading at 12, which I get. It sucks, but I get it. And then you have the end of the day session, which is 2 to 4. Some of your swing traders are positioning for overnight trades. You guys are trading 9:30 to 4. And I'm like, with an hour chart. I'm like, how are you making money? Like you obviously win probably 50% of the time. If that. I already know the statistics because remember, I've done thousands of consultations. I know the statistics. I know your statistics just by the time frame that you trade on. That's how good I am. I'm like, oh, you trade this period, you probably win about this amount of time if you're using a decent strategy. Oh, you trading from 9:30 to 4, your percent return is probably less than 50%. Easily. Because they don't teach you that in classes. They don't. Only real traders know this. All right. So if you want to be a real trader, use the things that real traders are using. Trade the time frames that the real traders are trading. Ain't no traders trading from 12 to 2. None. Nan trader I know that's good is trading from 12 to 2. They're either at the gym, they're eating, they're at the golf course like me. They're doing other businesses. They're going over their strategies. Ain't nobody trading from 12 to 2. And then you might have your 2 to 4 session come in. I used to trade that session. I'll trade that session if I'm bored. Now, there's the early morning sessions. You guys can trade like 9. Like, I love my traders that trade before the market, like 8 o'clock to 9:30. Now, why am I even saying all this? Because, guys, they're about to change the whole way that we trade. It's about to be crazy up in this joint because they're about to make trading 24 hours. And it makes a lot of sense because if the futures, the thing that I just showed you just now, y'all know it's open 23 hours a day, 6 days a week. Well, you guys are learning that right now. Futures are open 23 hours a day. And I'm talking about the S&P 500, NASDAQ, gold, silver, oil, commodities. They're open 23 hours a day. So a lot of my 9 to 5ers will trade either the early session before they go to work, which is fine. And that's also another session. Like there's a lot of movement from like 7 to 9:30. There's a lot of great movements before the market opens. There's also a lot of great movement at 12 o'clock midnight. In fact, let me show you guys on my charts. This right here is the 12 o'clock session. Guys, this is what happened at midnight. Y'all see this move? This happened at midnight. To be made at midnight, guys. Some of you guys just up eating bonbons at night. 12 o'clock, you could be making money. All right. We went from 29,300 to 29,600. The same amount of money I just made, you could have made this morning. That's a 300-point move. They are about to start trading 24 hours. 23 to 24 hours. That's going to be fun because then there's going to be new sessions that we can trade. Now, I think it's going to still follow along what the futures have been doing for years. You see a lot of movement at 12 o'clock, from 12 to 2 o'clock in the morning. You see a lot of big movement. You see the VWAP was angled up. You see what happened when we got to the VWAP, guys? When we got to the VWAP, we just sat there for a second. We exploded above it. And it didn't even give you a chance to get in. Look at what happened 8 o'clock last night. If you were trading at 10 o'clock last night, oh, you thought the VWAP didn't work then either? It sure did. Look at that. It went underneath it. It started to go down. It went right to the VWAP and then it reversed and went down. That little move right there would have paid you out, what's that, 100? That's a $200 move at 10 p.m. That's $200 made. If you have a $4,000 account, guys, that's what, a 5% return. That's huge. That's huge to make 5% on your money in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Who would like that's $200 in 30 minutes. 10 o'clock at night. Instead, what y'all doing? Y'all watching Love Island. Y'all watching Love Island at 10 o'clock. Who they kicking off today? You could have been making money. Oh no, I can't believe his name's Sincere. He sure ain't sincere. Why y'all mad at Sincere? They own Love Island. The whole purpose of the whole show is to interact and kiss everybody that's on the island. And then y'all gonna get mad because they kissing everybody that's on the... How dare he kiss that person? He kissed everybody. Everybody kissed everybody. Why are y'all mad? Oh, heck no. For you guys that watch it, y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh, hell no. Melanie, you need to leave Sincere. For what? Because he did what? Because he kissed 3 girls? Well, shoot, I shouldn't have been with nobody in college. A kiss? A kiss? We was kissing people at the club. You dancing and kissing? Oh, well. I saw you, Joe. You kissed them 2 girls on the dance floor. You no good. Ain't none of y'all my girlfriend. Did Sincere and Melanie become boyfriend, girlfriend? I sure didn't hear it. Y'all mad at somebody who's not committed to anybody. See, when you married, you're like, what are y'all talking about? Like, are you serious right now? Ain't none of y'all boyfriend, girlfriend, and you're mad because they're interacting with another person? Like, get out of here. But y'all could be trading the market. Instead, y'all getting mad at Sincere. He's the worst dude ever. How? Dad came on. Son, I'm just upset. You don't move like that. My daddy told me to move like that. My dad said, go to college, Joel, and talk to any and everybody. Boy, you're only 18. Have fun. You know what? College was the best years of my. Joel, go to college. He said, go to college, change your name, become somebody else. My dad told on the show, like, yo, how was it when you kissed old girl? He would have been like, hey. He would have walked by me and gave me the little handshake. I see what you doing, son. Maybe you can get a Trojan endorsement. Boy, y'all are hilarious, man. Yep, at the McGregor. Oh. Anyway. Yeah, we talking about Love Island. We talking about you could be trading the futures market, but instead y'all mad at Sincere and Melanie. Why y'all ain't mad at Corbin or what's the white girl name? Kenzie? Y'all mad at Tarzan. I'm like, do y'all know how many people gonna be in his DM when he leave the show today? He ain't worried about none of y'all. So I used to go by Rico. Y'all are hilarious. All right. Let's talk about this though. But yeah, the futures market ran 200, 300 points. I ain't watched no show in the last 3 weeks. I'm like, how are y'all shows 2 hours long? Who is doing? Y'all have the best editing I've ever seen in my life. I watch 3-4 episodes a night and I'm like, I'm still not fit. We've been watching Love Island for like 3 weeks. When does it end? Don't tell me what happened because I still ain't caught up. I'm just on the family episode. That's what episode we saw last night. But guess what, guys? I was looking at the market at that time. Y'all mad at Sincere. I'm looking at the market. I'm like, dang, market is moving. My wife and sons arguing. I'm like, I don't even want to get into it because I'm like, yeah. And I better not, my wife, I better not see you moving like that. I'm looking at my son like, whatever, dude, you're 21. Go have some fun. Unless they your girlfriend, go have some fun. Ain't none of these girls, none of these chicks your girlfriend. Let them get mad. You know what, son? They gonna be mad if you don't talk to them. They gonna be mad if you do. You might as well do. That's the advice I'm giving. Explore. Anyway, y'all need to explore these charts. If I hear the word explore one more again, if one person say exploration, y'all should be talking about expiration for these options. Let's look at the Millionaire Challenge trade of the day. All right. So PayPal, if you didn't know, PayPal was up 17% today. PayPal was up 17. That's right, guys. 17% earlier today. Now, I'm going to teach you guys the Millionaire Challenge trade of the day. We talking expiration, not explore. Explore. I'm here to explore. You know what? Everybody should explore. Okay, let's go explore. Why are you exploring? I can't believe you explored so much. You were only supposed to explore just a little bit. Like, what are you talking about? He ain't doing these girls. They kissing. Like, these days, kissing is the worst of the worst? Well, shoot. I must have been a bad boy back in the day. He ain't doing these girls. But we go talk about expirations. All right. So PayPal, if you wanted to trade the millionaire challenge trade of the day. Hey, look, if you ain't watching it, it is pretty hilarious this season. Millionaire Challenge trade of, I've been watching it for 4 weeks, for 4 episodes a night, and I'm still not finished. I'm like, how do y'all have 2-hour shows every night? The editing must be phenomenal. Millionaire Challenge trade. They got the best editing I've ever seen in my life. Millionaire Challenge trade of the day. Everybody mad at Sincere for exploring. All right, millionaire challenge trade of the day. PayPal. Early this morning, I told everyone at 9:30 this was the millionaire challenge trade of the day. I don't know if it paid out or not because I've been mad at y'all being mad at Sincere all day, and I missed this freaking futures trade, so I'm doubly mad. I'm like, why y'all mad at this dude? So PayPal this morning, they had takeout rumors. They had rumors that, I forgot what company, I think it's Stripe. Yeah, Stripe. So Stripe wants to buy out PayPal. I forgot what amount it was. Maybe in the comment section, you guys can let everybody know what price it was. But they want to buy out PayPal. So because of buyout rumors, we don't know if it's actually going to go through yet. PayPal jumped 17%. If you are trading the Millionaire Challenge trade, it's always the stock of the day. Everybody and their mama knew PayPal was going to be that company. Now, it wasn't the company that was up the most for the day. It's just that everybody, it's a big name that everybody knows about that was up 17%. We like this because when a stock, think about what I'm saying here, guys. When a stock is moving 17%, that means it's not going to just open, guys, and just sit at 17%. Usually it's going to fluctuate a quarter to a half of whatever that amount is. So when you see something up 17%, you got to assume, guys, oh, this bad boy is probably going to fluctuate 4 to maybe even 8%. A stock like that moving 4 or 8% in the options market is huge. You can make fortunes. What we look for, or what I personally look for, is a 100% return minimum. Don't tell me, ooh, Joel, it's up 25%. I don't care. I don't care if it's up 50%. I don't care if it's up 75%. I am going for a home run. I'm trying to, look, guys, I'm over the plate. I'm looking at my coach and I'm like, yo, I'm about to swing out of my shoes on this next pitch. I don't care if it's a knuckleball. I don't care if they throw it into the dirt. I'm about to swing as hard as I possibly can. I'm trying to hit it out the park, center field, 400 yards out of the freaking stadium. Don't come to me unless it's more than 100%. The Millionaire Challenge trade is for that reason. It's so that I can take my account to $1 million. The only way I'm going to be able to do that, guys, is I got to catch 7 to 11 100% returns. You want it to be consecutively, right? You might have to take a 25% loss or a 50% loss in the midst of you trying to get to those particular levels. Now, you guys are on your own personal trek, whatever. If you want to take 100 to 10,000 or $1,000 to 100 grand in 7 trades, great. That's on you. That ain't what I'm trying to do. All right. I told you what I'm trying to do. All right. And I know what numbers I struggle with. I always struggle when we get into the 6 figures. I always do. There's always something to pay for. A nice vacation, a nice car. We just renovated the outside of our house, so now the inside of the house has to be renovated. The wife is gonna find a reason to spend that money. So yeah, it's hard for me because once it gets even close to that number, it gets used. So I'm gonna continue for the rest of my life to try to hit that value. But I keep letting you guys know it's obtainable. Y'all have seen me do it. Y'all have seen me get there several. You see me get close several times. Now, how do you trade it? I'm gonna teach it to you for free. Hey, you need to know what the large. You need to know what is the height. All right, and there's several stocks that's gonna give you 100% return a day in the options world. It's just easier to teach it to you guys when it's something like a PayPal. And if you're in the group chat, I tell everybody, I don't do it every day because I've been golfing every day. But when I'm on, like from November all the way up until about March or April, I'm going to come in every day and give you like 2 or 3 to look at. This morning, I was like, all right, guys, PayPal is the one I'm going to be focusing on. All right. But I got so angry looking at this freaking futures trade. I got so mad looking at this futures trade. I didn't care about the Millionaire Challenge trade. So I don't even know if it paid out today. And remember, yesterday I missed it because, I just, during the summertime, I don't have the same concentration that I have September all the way to April. Y'all know this about me if you've been following me for the last 10 years. This is not out of the ordinary, right? I trade my best when I'm not trying to golf or my kids are not home and we got vacations coming and we got to go here and there. Like, it's too many freaking distractions. Then you got to watch Love Island for 4 hours at night and never finish the episodes. It's hard. It's hard out here. All right. So you got to try to you got to try to piece together your millions. All right. Let me take 50,000 here and 100,000 here and 20,000 there. What do we got? All right. But this is how you do it. All right. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. Oh, it was 40 something billion. That's how much they're going to try to buy them out for. 60 billion. That is great. Oh, 50 billion. Oh, Stripe and Advent. Y'all hear that? So Stripe and Advent are the companies that want to buy out PayPal. I'm like, where y'all get 50 billion from? Isn't PayPal bigger than y'all? Like, what is up with these little companies trying to buy out these bigger companies? Now, I might be wrong. Stripe might be worth 100 or 200. But I'm like, I'm pretty sure Stripe's not bigger than PayPal. But if they are, cool. We had we had GameStop trying to buy out. What was GameStop trying to buy out? Best Buy? I was like, GameStop? They ain't letting this deal go through. But this deal, they say, may actually go through. This isn't like that ridiculous GameStop takeover bid. I'm still trying to figure out how is SpaceX, who don't make no money, gonna buy out Tesla. But we'll see. All right, so let's talk about the trade. You have to understand how to trade options. If you don't know how to trade options, why don't you go into your ChatGPT and say, what is an option? Can you explain it to me as if I was a 5th grader? And if you're really serious about it, if you have a Charles Schwab account, instead of paying some YouTuber or somebody that has this beautiful marketing, $45,000 to take their class, why don't you take a free class with Charles Schwab first, or go in my profile, play around somewhere in there. I have videos for sale for the cheap that you can also, I don't ever market my stuff because I don't care, but it's there. If you go in my profile, if you ever wanted to learn stocks, options, future, crypto, whatever, you can go into my profile. People do it all the time. They'll learn at their own pace. It's way better than spending $50,000. Nobody should be paying $1,000 for no freaking educational class from these nobodies. Stop doing it. If they was that that great at what they do, I wouldn't say they would be on TV, because there's scam people on TV too. Just guys, I can understand back in the day. Nowadays with AI and information at your fingertips, that's the reason why everybody's afraid. Nobody can scam anybody anymore. Because now you got AI, you got ChatGPT, you got Claude, you got Gemini. You can learn how to build things that we're not supposed to build just by asking your AI how to do it. And that will be the best class. That will be the best $20 you pay that month to learn it. And then it's up to you to go into and see how it works. Okay, this isn't financial advice. It's just that I hate seeing y'all lose money. I really do. You have a hard time losing money in the market already. Now you're going to lose money paying for classes, for information that you literally can get for free. We talk about it here. You guys can ask questions here and say, hey, Joel, what is this? What is that? We'll pull it up. People in the comment section will answer those questions for you. You take that information down. You write it on a notepad. If you're still that type of individual, you plug it into your ChatGPT or your Claude and let it explain to you what it is. All right. I rarely talk to humans anymore. Look, I'm not even talking to you guys now. I'm using AI and using TikTok to communicate with you. All right. Which sucks. This is where we're at now. I tell the story all the time where I thought I was going to be the first trader that teaches a stock class in the virtual world, until I went into the virtual world and it was nothing but little 7 and 8 year olds running around. And I was like, let me get my old butt out of here before I get flagged, especially with my name. My name was XXX Hollywood XXX. Now I only did it because I was like, man, I want to be Hollywood while I'm in the virtual world. And I didn't think about it being like XXX, like porn or whatever. So I'm running around with XXX Hollywood XXX. So if you ever see me in there, that's me. And I look like this. I'm not in there, posing to be somebody else. I look just like this in the virtual world. Gray hair. I got on my Adidas tracksuit, my gold chain. Like, look, this is who I am. But I laugh all the time because somebody mentioned it to me. They was like, all right, Mr. Porn Guy. And I was like, whoa, where you get that from? Mr. XXX Hollywood XXX. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. I couldn't put like, whatever. It's funny now. It ain't funny when I'm on there, right? It ain't funny if I get flagged. All right, so let's talk about this trade. All right, I spent enough time entertaining. So we're going to go into PayPal. We're going to look for the option that everybody and their mama is buying. So I'm going to take a picture of PayPal calls. All right. And I want you guys to tell me what is the largest number that you guys see. I'm going to pull it up in a second. So what you're going to do is when I pull up this picture, you're going to look down my chin, and at the bottom of my chin, you're going to see volume. When you see that volume, I want you guys to tell me what is the largest number that you see. And I always do this because I don't like to choose it. I let y'all choose it to show you that you can do it too. All right, hold on. So this is the chart. This is PayPal's chart. But this is the options chart. So what is the largest number that you guys see? I'm going to have to show my face because I've been getting flagged a lot lately and it's been pissing me off. But so I got to show my face at least a little bit. I think you guys can see it. It is kind of covered. Let me move it a little bit. So here's the volume. When you go down volume, you're going to see a big old number. I want you to tell me the largest number that you see. The largest number that you see. What is the largest number that you see? All right, so everybody can clearly see that XXX Hollywood has picked, has shown you guys 37K. All right. So we don't need to look at no other options for the rest of the day. Like, there's no need for us to look at anything. But Joe, what about the gamma and the theta? It does not matter. We want to know a stock that everybody is buying today, and we want to know the strike that everybody is buying. You're going to get this value at 9:33 every morning. Guys, let me go ahead and delete that before I get a warning. That option strike was the $50 strike. So we're going to look at the $50 strike. Now, what is the rule? In the comment section, guys, what is the rule? What is the number one rule about buying options when you're intraday trading? Because you guys do not follow this rule ever. Y'all never follow this rule. Y'all be buying. I know y'all don't be doing it because y'all be in y'all options at 9:30. And I'll be like, why you in that option so early? You obviously ain't doing this right. I had to go to work, Joe. I'm like, all right. What's the number one rule? There you go, guys. You gotta get it 50% off. You want it half price. Shanice got it right. We are never, ever, 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 ever buying PayPal at the highest price that we see. We want to see what was the dumbest price paid, because we are no longer going to buy classes that are over $1,000, and we're no longer going to buy things that are overpriced. We're not going to be the ones that buy the highest price. No, we're not. That option was $525. So I don't think it gave you a chance to get it 50% off, guys. But let's just see what it did, right? That option was $525 at 9:30. It did drop in price, guys. The PayPal, we're looking at PayPal. We're looking at a PayPal option. So this option didn't pay out today, but we are looking at PayPal options. And, you know, this is like one of the few times I've done this like 100 times. It's rare that we don't see it pay out, right? So we see that it dropped from $525 and it dropped all the way to $352. That's not quite where I want to buy it. It dropped to $352. Now that alone, you guys just watching that alone should tell you you should never, ever, 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 if you're intraday trading options, ever buy the highest price. If y'all are buying the highest price, you can't be in this room. We do not want to get infected by your horrible option buying. Okay? Now, we're looking at the options. We're not looking at the actual stock. We're looking at the options, not the actual stock. Now, if we were looking at the actual stock of PayPal, yes, you're right. PayPal opened at 9:30. PayPal opened at $55. And listen, if you were using the what would Joel do method, when should you have bought PayPal, guys? If you were thinking about day trading PayPal today, you should have known early on at 9:30 to wait. Look at what color my chart was. My chart said, no, sir. No, ma'am. Nobody should have been buying PayPal at 9:30 unless you are a terrible trader. The VWAP is down, the candles are red, like everything is like, let these suckers go out there and buy it. If you wanted to, all you had to do was wait until it started to go green. Now, once it starts to go green, now you can buy it on sale because the market said it's safe to buy PayPal now. It's safe, guys. It's safe. You're good. If you want to go long, you're good. You weren't good from 9:30 all the way to 10:30. 10:30, you're good. Okay? But then we got underneath it, and then all we did was play around the VWAP all day long. All right? If you want to see how PayPal, I keep telling you guys, this ain't no coincidence. This line right here, guys, ain't no coincidence. The reason why you don't know about it is because the person that's teaching you how to trade does not know how to trade. You've been bamboozled. You've been bamboozled. You've been bamboozled. And that's fine. You know now. You know now. Now listen, I know there's some educators, they'll use something like, I use what's called I used to teach the 5-13 crossover strategy or a 10-day moving average. You need some type of moving average during the day, guys, to give you the bias of the market. All right, I've worked with all of them, the 5, the 13, the 10, the VWAP. Okay. So now I've taken all of the moving averages off except the 10-day. You guys can still see the 10-day on my screen. It's real faint. And now I'm the VWAP king. Okay? I am the king of VWAP. I be VWAPing all over the place. VWAP, VWAP. Remember me. I'm the VWAP guy. The guy that be doing the WAP while he intraday trading. But if you see the VWAP, guys, this is no, and one of the reasons why I gravitated towards it also is because I just assumed everybody was using it. Just like I just assume, you know, when you're a trader, guys, and you're not really interacting with the world, like with other people that are trading the market. You have no idea. Like when I was trading the market and I was looking at the relative strength index and the MACD, right? And I was looking at the 200-day moving average and the 200-week moving average. Because I watch and I see these things on TV all the time, I just assumed that if everybody called themselves a professional, they just knew about these things, right? So even when I started to develop classes and I started doing consultations, I started to learn what people knew and what people didn't know. And then people were telling me what they were learning in other classes. And I was like, for real? And that's when I started getting really, really agitated about people that are teaching you guys the market. And then when I started to go live a lot, and I started to go live on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube, and people were coming in, you know, I had always looked at the VWAP. I had always used like the 20-day moving average. But then I realized, hold up, ain't nobody but like the top, like 1% is actually using the VWAP. So when you're a live host like myself, you're going to gravitate towards the things that most people are not using. I just assume everybody was using it. So, you know, I just said, you know what? If nobody is talking about it and nobody's using it, then those are the indicators and the tools that I'm going to use, even though I can trade or use anything. Now, what I try to do is I honestly try to give you guys the most fundamental things that are out there. I know there's a lot to learn, so I try to keep it as simple as possible. There's a million different ways you can intraday trade. A lot of you guys are right now asking, what are those green and red clouds? Don't worry about that, all right? The only thing that's important when you're intraday trading, guys, honestly, is the 5-minute orb. We call that the I always forget what ORB stands for. I know it's the opening range breakout. I always want to call it outer range. I don't know why. My brain just works like that. I always start out with outer range breakout. It's open, fool. So the opening range breakout, you're going to hear people call it the orb. That's one of the most important tools that every intraday trader uses. All right. What does that mean? That means that when you're trading the market, and I've been saying this for over a decade, you should never, ever, ever, ever trade the first 5 minutes of the market. That's where everybody goes to lose money. Now, I personally use a 5-minute orb. When you're teaching, you're supposed to teach 15 minutes. I don't care about 15 minutes. I use 5. Everybody's going to personalize the way that they trade. So when people see me doing the 5-minute orb, they always assume that that's what the masses are using, the VWAP, and they're using the 15-minute opening range. Look, I almost messed up again. The opening range breakout. So what does that mean? That means that when you are trading something like PayPal and you're trying to see what's going on with it, guys, if you're an intraday trader and you call yourself a professional, your butt should have you gotta have some type of box to say, look, if we break out of this box or if we break into this box, you gotta at least know when the breakouts are happening. So this was the first 5 minutes of the market. That's important because all of these orders came in. So you're going to get the high and the low of that 5 minutes. Now, if I had done 15 minutes, guys, it would have been the same. It would have been the same box. What do you guys notice up here? What happened when we got above that box? Look at that. Everything started to go green because we're breaking out of the range. If you don't understand what breaking out of a range is, you shouldn't be intraday trading at all. Like, period. Like, seriously. I'm teaching you guys like dribbling. You shouldn't be on the court trying to play basketball. You that kid that y'all know, that one kid that grabbed the ball and they just start running with the ball and then they shoot it. You that kid. You that city slicker kid that done came in the country, thought you could play some basketball. You done told your cousins you can play basketball and you just running around with the ball looking like a fool. But you can shoot the ball and you make that basket and you all happy and everybody looking at you like, dude, you know you got to dribble, right? That's how day traders look at y'all when y'all don't know what an orb is or a VWAP. We be like, for real? Y'all running around here with the basketball not dribbling. All right. So you got to understand the opening range breakout. So when it breaks out either to the upside or to the downside, you can take a shot there. Now, I usually wait until about 9:45. Now, why do I do that? Look at what happened at 9:45, guys, because I'm a professional trader. PayPal literally at 9:45 started breaking this trend. We went oversold on the RSI and we started to move up in value. Y'all just running around the court. We like, can you take a dribble or something? You done ran the whole half court. And we're like, oh my God. Y'all know you're that kid. You're that kid running around with the basketball. Like, son, you got to put the ball on the court. Anyway, we started breaking out of the range. The VWAP was sitting right there. You could have taken a short right there. I wouldn't have been mad if you guys took a short right here. If you had decided to short right here at the VWAP, I wouldn't have been mad. That is a very good risk to reward trade because the VWAP was angled down. So if you took a shot there and then in the next 5 or 10, 15 minutes, it didn't reverse, you need to get out of that trade. And that's what happened. It gave you more than enough time to get your butt out. That's what I love about the market. The market does reward people that enter at the right prices. If you enter trades at the VWAP If you guys enter trades at the VWAP, whether it's a short or whether it's a long, usually it will go back to the VWAP. So in case you're wrong, you can get out. It's a very good risk to reward area to start a trade. All right. You got to have $10 million to be classified as a baller. Honestly, 1 million guys. Eric, look, I've done thousands of consultations. Guys, I've done thousands of consultations. These days, a lot of, probably a third. I know that's a big number. If you're over 40, about a third of the people that you know that are over 40, if they own real estate, and they have a retirement plan and they're over 40, a third of those individuals are millionaires. And I know this is crazy because you're like, what? Yeah, that person that's in your family, like a lot of us guys are millionaires and don't even know it, because we all think that $1 million means that I look in my checking account today and there's 7 figures in there. Like, and what I keep telling people is that millionaires don't even have $1 million sitting in their checking account. Cats that's got $10 million don't have $1 million sitting in their checking account. Now they may have it when they finally retire, or if they sell their real estate, or they start selling all of their assets and businesses when they get in their 50s and 60s and 70s, then they'll be liquid $1 million. But most millionaires that ain't 65 or 70, they're not gonna have even $10,000 in their checking account. And I'm talking about multi millionaires ain't gonna have but about 10 grand sitting in their checking account. So a lot of us don't realize that $1 million really is not. It's a lot of money, guys, but it's not. If you bought a $300,000 house 15 years ago, you already halfway there. If you bought a house for $250, $300 10 years ago, you already worth $500,000. If you invested in a 401k for 10 years, you probably got another 250 or 300. You're sitting on $1 million just in your retirement account and your real estate. We ain't even started adding up your insurance policies, your the gold and silver that you own, inheritance that might come in the future, your business that's worth a certain amount of money. A lot of us don't know that you can. If you have a profitable business, let's say my What Would Joel Do business, brings in $100,000 a year, right? Most businesses, if they're profitable, if you were going to somebody, like if you were looking at people like, we used to go to that website, Celebrity Wealth or whatever, to see how much people are worth. The way that Wall Street and the way that a lot of financial planners, and if they're in here, they can answer this question for me. A lot of the times they will answer, they would take, if you have a profitable business, you're allowed to multiply that profit times 10 and get a value also. So if you got a business where you clear $100,000, you're a millionaire. And I know you guys are like, what? I don't have $1 million, but that's just how they process the numbers. If you own real estate, even if you just bought your house and you still owe $500,000, that $500,000 asset you can use on that line item as your wealth, even though you ain't paid it off yet. And I get it. I mean, tax wise and 1031 exchanges. Like, I'm not getting into all the details. I'm just getting into when you're talking to your financial planner and they're calculating to see what your worth or your value is. A lot of you guys are millionaires. I'm just letting you know that straight up. So, I don't want you guys to be afraid of a million. I really don't. A million is just the first. Everybody always wants to get to that first million. We got to our first millions back in down 2007 or 8. I had like 10 pieces of real estate. That's the first time I even realized I was a millionaire. Because I was like, hold up. I had 10 pieces of property. They were all worth $300,000 or more. And my financial planner is talking about, yeah, you just in real estate, you're a millionaire. I'm like, I still owe $3 million. What you talking about? What you talking about? They're like, well, you're a millionaire. And I'm like, I ain't telling nobody that. So, now, do I have them 10 properties now? No. Because y'all know what happened in '08 and '09. But that was way back then, right? But I don't want you guys to get caught up in millionaires. Like, who the hell cares? Nowadays, we got trillionaires. So trillionaires make the millionaires look like fools. Like thousandaires. Elon then came out. Elon's wealth, guys, the $1 trillion that he's worth, guys, you can add number 2, the second wealthiest person, the third wealthiest person, and the fourth wealthiest person on earth. You can add their wealth together and it still won't equal what Elon's worth. I'm like, what? You can take the 1 trillion away from Elon and he still will be the richest man on earth. Y'all heard what I just said? You can take the 1 trillion away and he's still the richest man on earth. Isn't that crazy? Because he's worth like 1.3. And second place, I think, is worth like 270 billion or something like that. The 0.3 that he got is worth more than second and third and fourth place. The 0.3, the 1.3, the 0.3, the 0.3 alone is the second richest person on earth. He could take his trillion, set that aside, and then the 0.3 is the second largest entity on earth. That's how much money this fool got. And I don't think people realize that $1 trillion, guys, is 1,000 billions, not 1,000 millions. That means if you take $1 billion and you can't even, if you try to count to 1,000, it takes a long time. He got 1,000. He got 1,300. Yeah, that's right. He has 1,300 billions. That's ridiculous. Not 1 billion, guys. He has 1,300 billions. All right. Let's go back to the trade of the day. Let's go back to the trade of the day. So let's see. So if you wanted to trade that, you see what PayPal did. If you wanted to look at the option for you guys that are trying to learn the Millionaire Challenge trade, well, guys, the option did drop to $352, but it didn't drop to that value. So I'm not mad because it didn't drop to the value that I wanted it to drop to in order for me to get, why can't I pull this? In order for me to get in. But where did it go, Joel? There we go. All right, so this option was $525 this morning. It got close. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, no, it didn't get there. It got down to $352, guys. And if you were able to buy it, some people, you remember when I told you people started buying, if you had thrown a trend line on that bad boy and it started to go up in value, you could have bought it for $400 and sold that option for $500 10 minutes later. Who would love to get a 20% return in freaking 10 minutes? A 20% return in 10 minutes. You could have bought this option for $400 at right when it started breaking this trend, right around 9:35. You could have bought it for $400 And that option went from 400 to 500 in 10 minutes. Now, y'all know me, I'm not going to take a 20% return. Heck no. I told y'all I'm swinging for the fences. I'm trying to swing and get a home run. If I pay $400, I ain't even selling it unless it's worth $800. Now, I will put a stop at break even. Don't get me wrong, guys. I will put my stop at break even, but I'm not going to take 20% profit because I can go do that. Y'all saw that futures trade. I can go trade futures. I could have traded SpaceX today, which we'll look at as well. So it went from 400 to 500. It went down to 350 again. And then it went up to 500. And then how much did it got all the way up to? That option got all the way up to 560. And then it really didn't do anything after that, right? Oh, wait. It got up to $600. It ended the day. Well, no. It got up to about $600. So that option, even if you bought it, remember how I told you guys the market will reward people that get in at very good risk to reward areas? Even if you had taken this trade, bought it for 400 and just chilled on it, the fact that you waited for it to go down in price alone is going to help you guys as traders. I want you guys to always feel like you're getting something on sale. I want you guys to always feel like you're getting a better price than someone else. I don't know why this isn't working. All right, here we go. I want you guys to always try to get things on sale. Even if you know you want to get it and you know you want to ride it to the upside, just throw a trend line on it. 525, 352. You just saved yourself almost $200. We got real close to 275, 280. Wait, what's half of 250? Half of 500 is 250. So right around 260, 270. 270 is what we were waiting for. It got to 350. It got about $70 away from the look. I would have been pissed at this, and I would have been mad at the futures market. So I'm mad. I'm glad I ain't look at this because I also would have been mad. I would have been like, hold up, it got $70 away from my target, and then it went right back up to $500. I would have been throwing chairs out the window on this one too. Today was just one of them days Joel wasn't gonna make money. Now, I will tell you this. I did have a very good round of golf today. My club was doing everything it was supposed to do. So, you know, sometimes you win when you lose and you lose when you win. Maybe I didn't win in the market, but I wanted something today. So I beat the golf course up. All right, what time is it? It's 8:40. All right, so what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna look at your stocks. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna stop talking, and what I'm gonna do for the next 20 minutes is I'm gonna look at your stocks. So the way that we operate in this room is you're going to give me a stock. Now, my super fans and my people that grab those heart me's and they're able to use those stickers, I'm going to always give them preferential treatment, right? So, you know, I'm just going to do it. They support the room. I'm going to probably look at their stocks first. Another way that you can get your stock looked at is if you use my stickers. Anyone using my stickers, I'm going to always look at their stocks first. The way that you look at the stickers is you go into the comment section and you hit that little heart looking thing. You're going to see my stickers. There's letters in there, very big letters. I can't see that well. That's why I have on these glasses. I know you guys think I'm trying to be cool with these shades, but they're not shades. All right. They're ambient enhancers. All right. They're blue. I got like a blue light on it, so it keeps the glare off the screen and it protects my eyes. And yes, it cost me a lot of money to get this made by Ray-Ban. So if you are a person that works on your computer all the time, there's a special type of glasses that they're creating for people that are in office environments now. And what it does is they only work in an office space. So I can't take these glasses and go out in public with them, but I can use them when I'm at my computer. All right. And it keeps the glare off, and they're better than wearing regular glasses. All right. It's going to cost you a little bit to get those types of lenses put into your glasses, but they are phenomenal. But you're going to have to deal with people that are going to try to judge you when they see you with them on. They're going to say, why do you think you're cool? Like, you ain't cool like that. Why you got on shades during the live? All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the music tomorrow. When I turn on this music, guys, you're not going to hear me speak. So everything is going to be done by me typing, and you're gonna be able to see me answer questions and tell you what I feel about that particular stock on the screen. All right. So I am gonna shut up. I'm gonna turn on the music. I'm gonna let Spotify play whatever Spotify wants to play. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Now tomorrow, guys, I have a late tea time. 7. So look for that alert to see when I'm going live. I'm gonna go live tomorrow. It might not be right at 7. It might be 7:30, no later than 8. All right, so just expect me to have a late live tomorrow. And I'm going on a family trip over the weekend. So there will be people at my house, so don't try to come and rob my house, because the people that are gonna be here, guys, they are shooters and they know where all the guns are. But I am going on a family vacation, so you guys won't see me Thursday, Friday. No. You guys will see me tomorrow. You guys won't see me Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. You guys won't see me Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, and then I'll be back on Monday at 7 o'clock. All right, cool. All right, I already see you guys putting in the stocks, so let me go ahead, turn this music up, and we can get to this.
Going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere. What they saying, loot is back. Blame it on that contour. The hood call it Ludiac. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down, like strippers' booties go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million virgins. Last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts. Accountants count me in, make millions every year, the South champion. Cause all I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Down, cause all I do is win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there. Swerving in my low, head on the swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Tell Kelly, back it up, my call me loco. Down for armed trafficking, don't make me pull that. Ask you what you laughing at, represent that mud life. Dirty money, better get your mud right. We come together holding hands and holler hood life. We all strapping all black, it's like night. All we do is win. You riding or what? Cause we riding tonight. That's water getting boiled. Being sold, Snoopy in the hoogie. System overload. I've been running this rap game since I was 20 years old. I hung with the worst of them. Bust till I burst them up. Floss them up, toss them up. Harder way, close them up. Pardon me, I'm bossing up. Brace you up, bless you, bro. Don't mess with us. We like the youth in the 80s. Back to back, set a track. Hit the lick, get it back. Get the trick, jump the track. Want my money back. Time and time again while I'm sipping on this gin. Al Davis said it best, just win, baby, win. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. Down, 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 cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there. Someone's always trying to start my baby crying. So
said, we are all just prisoners here of our own device. And in the master's chambers, they're gathered for the feast. They stab it with their stealing eyes, but they just can't kill the beast. Last thing I remember, I was running for the door.
Look, my Guitar Hero people know this one. If you played Guitar Hero when this came on, shoot. Here we go. What? Bring it back. They don't make it like that no more. I know I'm getting old when I'm like, they don't make music like that no more. What? My Spotify said what?
Something new.
Stop. Drop.
Shut 'em down, open up shop. Oh, no.
That's a Rough Riders roll. Stop.
Drop. Shut 'em down, open up shop. Oh, no. That's how Rough Riders roll. Snitches wanna try.
What?
Snitches wanna lie.
What?
Snitches wonder why.
What?
Snitches wanna die.
What?
All I know is pain. All I feel is rain.
What?
I cannot maintain with madness on my brain. I resort to violence. My killers moving silent. If you don't know what I style, then your killers are wild. My dogs is with it. You want it? Come and get it. Took it, then we split it. Damn right we did it. What the F you gon' do when we run up on you? Messing with the wrong crew. Don't know what we gon' do. I'ma have to show how easily we blow. We find out there's some more that's running with Joe. Nothing we can't handle. Break it up and dismantle. Light it up like a candle. Just cause I can't stand it. Put my on tapes like you busting grapes. Think you holding weight? You haven't met the apes.
Stop. Drop.
Shut 'em down, open up shop.
R.I.P. DMX.
No, that's how Rough Riders roll. Stop, drop, shut 'em down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how Rough Riders roll. Yo, it's y'all people crazy? I'll bust you and be crazy. Stop acting like a baby. Mind your business, lady. Nosy people get it too. When you see me spit at you, you know I'm trying to get rid of you. Yeah, I know it's pitiful. That's how killers get down. Watch my killers spin round. Make you suckers kiss ground. Just for talking clowns. All you think
It's funny that you don't know me.
money, it's about to get ugly. Whatever, dog, I'm hungry. I guess you know what that means. Come up off that green. Rob taking on ravine, don't make it a murder scene. Give a dog a bone, leave a dog alone. Let a dog roam and he'll find his way home. Home of the brave, my home is a king. And yo, I'm a slave to my home is the grave. I'm a full cape, it's all about the papers. Tickets cost the papers and now they wanna rape us. Stop. Drop. Shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no. That's how Rough Riders roll. Stop. Drop. Shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no. That's how Rough Riders roll. Man, look what you done started. Act Britain, you got it. Had it, should've shot it. Now you dealing departed. Get at me, dog, gonna rip. This one here I flip. Take it over when I kick. Gonna be some slicks. What would that look for when I walked in the door? Oh, you thought you was wrong? Not anymore, cause now you on the floor. Wishing you never saw me walk through that door with that 4-4. Now it's time for bang. 2 more to the head. Got the floor red. Yeah, that mag is dead. Another unsolved mystery. Going down in history. Niggas they never did to me. Niggas they can't get to me. Got to make a move. Got a point to prove. Gotta make them prove. Got them all like ooh. So to the next time you hear this dog rhyme, try to keep your mind on getting in crime. Stop. Drop. Shut them down. Open up shop. Talk is cheap, motherfucker.
Here we go.
Oh, who you came to see?
B.
Who rap like me? Don't make me get up out my seat.
This Spotify jamming, guys. If y'all ain't heard this, watch Beyonce Trill. She about to sing, watch this.
Me and my thug bank gon' slide tonight. Call a paparazzi, ain't got clips to hide tonight. Cash out this pain, call a rain. Then take me to Tiffany, I want 44 carats on my things. I wrote pink diamonds on my belly chain and my nipple rings. I'm grabbing brains, sipping sideways on this candy paint. I'm done saving them money, tonight we gon' ball out. You can catch me high side and drinking brown liquor till I fall out. Hey, who let these goons out the house? Who out there talking all that mouth? Who they came to see?
Me.
Who rapping like me? Don't make me get up out my seat. Don't make me come up off of this beat.
Try singing that note. What? What?
When I grow up, I'm gon' buy me a
What?
make love in the
What?
up late in this. Don't give a fuck about my thing. Get the fuck about my house. 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 I grew up in this. I blew up in this. I'm too up in this. Don't give a fuck about my thing. Get the fuck about my. Get the.
She said, get the.
Get the fuck out my. Get the fuck out my. I will always love you, but I'll never expect you to love me when you don't love yourself.
We got a double top on Marvell.
Heal the world. One beautiful action at a time. This is real love. This is real. Don't make me get up out my seat. Don't make me get up out my seat. Carrie. Don't make me get up out my seat. Carrie. Don't make me get up out my seat. I carry. I carry. gon' buy me a make love in the stay up late in this. Don't give a about my then get the about my 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 house. I grew up in this house. I grew up in this house. I'm too up in this house. Don't give a about my house then get the about my house. 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 Lend your soul to intuitions. Renaissance, new revolution. Pick me up even if I fall. Let love heal us all,
I wanna be a billionaire, so freaking bad.
All right,
Buy
AI.
all of the things I never had. I wanna be on the cover of Forbes magazine, smiling next to Oprah and the Queen. Oh, every time I close my eyes, I see my name in shiny lights. Yeah, a different city every night. Oh, I swear the world better prepare for when I'm a billionaire.
Yeah, I would have a show like Oprah. I would be the host of Everyday Christmas. Give Travis a wish list.
I know.
Angelina and Brad Pitt and adopt a bunch of babies that ain't never had shit. Give away a few Mercedes like here, let me have.
That's kind of like how my music is anyway.
Last wish. It's been a couple months that I've been single, so you can call me Travis Claus, minus the ho-ho. Get it? I'll probably visit with Katrina here, and damn sure do a lot more than FEMA did. Yeah, can't forget about me, stupid. Everywhere I go, I'ma have my own theme music.
Every time I close my eyes,
What you see, bro?
see my name in shiny lights.
And what else?
A different city every
Every night, oh, I swear.
the world better prepare.
Double top everywhere.
Billionaire.
Oh,
When I'm a billionaire.
Let's go. I'll be playing basketball with the president, dunking on his delegates. Then I compliment him on his political etiquette. Toss a couple million in the air just for the heck of it, but keep the 5s, 20s, 10s, and bins completely separate. Yeah, I'll be in a whole new tax bracket. We in recession, but let me take a crack at it. I'll probably take whatever's left and just split it up, so everybody that I look can have a couple bucks. And not a single tummy around me would know what hungry was, eating good, sleeping soundly. I know we all have a similar dream. Go in your pocket, pull out your wallet, put it in the air and sing.
I wanna be a billionaire, so freaking bad. Buy all of the things I never had.
Buy everything.
I wanna be on the cover of Forbes magazine, smiling next to Oprah and the Queen.
What up, Oprah?
Oh, every time I close my eyes,
What you see,
I
bro?
see my name in shiny lights.
And what else?
A different city every night. Oh, I swear the world better prepare for when I'm a billionaire.
oh, oh.
Sing it.
When I'm a billionaire. I wanna be a billionaire.
Sure, freaking bad.
Let's talk about love. Is it anything and everything you ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me. You and all your expectations. I don't even want your congratulations. I recognize your false confidence and calculated promises all in your conversation. I hate people that feel entitled. Look at me crazy cause I ain't invite you. Oh, you important, you the moral to the story. You endorsing, motherfucker, I don't even like you. Corrupt a man's heart with a gift. That's how you find out who you dealing with. A small percentage you I'm building with. I want the credit if I'm losing or I'm winning. On my mama, that's the realest shit.
Let's talk about love. Is it anything you offer? Or do you feel it on you? I never feel it on you.
Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know all the stars are close. All the stars are close. All the stars are close. Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know all the stars are closer. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer. Skin cold when he go get to talking. I get involved like a weed ball. Got no ink, ain't got no ways out. Got to stay down. It's the way that you're making me feel like nobody ever loved me like you do, you do. And you kinda feel like you're trying to get away from me. If you do, I won't move. I ain't just cry for no reason. I ain't just pray for no reason. I give thanks for the day, for the hours, and another way, another life breathing. I did it all cause it feel good. I wouldn't do it all if it feel bad.
I mean, this is bullish though. This is bullish though. This is bullish.
Let's talk about love. Anything you ain't for. Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know all the stars are close. All the stars are close. All the stars are close. Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know all the stars are closer. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
I like Jay, but I'm going.
Boys break up. Every day I wake up. What is that? Take heed, take heed, take heed.
Sorry, Jay.
You make me happy. This you can bear. You stood right beside me, yeah, and I won't forget. And I really love you. You should know. I wanna make sure I'm right, boy, before I let go. Now we had a good time that we can say we hurting each other, and boy, it's a shame. I won't be foolish, no. I wanna know. I wanna make sure I'm right, boy, before I let go. You know I thank God sun rises and shines on you. You know there's nothing I would not do. Coachella. Boots with the ghost feathers. I brought the squad with me. Black on black bandanas. I say it's champagne. I did the damn thing. Dirty Diana. Singing and dancing all in the rain. I just wanna have a good time. Turn around, kick inside. Swirl yourself to the right now. Bunny hop, drop, pop. Cross your legs, turn around and clap. Shuffle to the left, let's glide now. Drop it down low, low to the floor. Bring it up, tap then roll. Step on them, step on them, kick on them, stomp and you step. Swag the right, serve the left, work the middle till it hurt a Before I let go. Right here, what we're gonna do is go back.
Way back. Way back. Way back. Oh, way back. I met him when I was a little girl. He gave me poetry. He was my first. But in my heart I knew I wasn't the only one. 'Cause when the tables turned, he had to break. But whenever I got lonely, I needed some advice. He gave me his shoulder. His words were very nice. But that is all behind me. 'Cause now there is no other. My love is his and his is mine. My friend became the love of my life. You are my friend, love of my life. I can't depend, love of my life. Without you, baby, it feels like I sampled true love. Yeah, thought the shit didn't clear.
Freak, y'all, and you don't stop. To the beat, y'all, and you don't stop. A freak.
Or could it be that it was all just so simple then? A teenage love, but you say he's just a friend. He moved around and we kept in touch through his friend Mike. The world was young and we knew we couldn't rush. But whenever I got lonely or needed some advice, he gave me his shoulder. His words were very nice. But that is all behind me. 'Cause now there is no other. My love is his and his is mine. My friend became the love of my life. You are my friend, love of my life. I can't depend, love of my life. Without you, baby, it feels like I sampled true love. Yeah, thought the shot. You are my friend, love of my life. The one kept vision of my life. Without you, baby, it feels like I sampled true love. Yeah, thought the shit didn't clear.
Y'all know how I met her. We broke up and got back together to get her back. I had the sweater, thought she rolled with bad boys forever. In many ways, them boys made it better to grow. I had to let her. She needed cheddar and I understood that. Looking for cheese that don't make her a hood rat.
Right.
In fact, she's a queen to me. Her light beams on me. I love it when she sings to me. It's like that.
You rock my world, and you people
and it don't stop, 'cause it won't quit, and it can't wait, and it don't stop, 'cause it can't quit, and it won't wait, and it don't stop, 'cause it won't quit, 'cause it can't wait, and it don't stop, and it won't quit, 'cause it can't wait, don't stop. You're all I need to get by.
Like sweet morning dew, I took one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny.
With arms open wide, I threw away my pride. I'll sacrifice for you, dedicate my life to you. I will go where you lead, always there in time of need.
And when I lose my will, you'll be there to put me up the hill. There's no looking back for us. We got love, so love that's enough. You're all I need to get by. To get Listen, like an eagle protects his nest, for you I'll do my best. Stand by it like a tree, and everybody to try and move me.
Darling, in you I found strength where I was torn down. Don't know what's in store, but together we can open any door. Just to do what's good for you and inspire you a little higher.
You can't make me out of the soul that I'm born.
'Cause we got the right foundation, and with love and determination, you're all I won't stop doing, all the joy, my love, son, my love, and my love, you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to get by.
Is that Al Green? Spotify?
If I gave you my love, I tell you
What I do.
I'd expect a whole lot of love
Out of you.
You got to be good to me. I'm gonna be good to you. There's a whole lot of things you and I could do.
Hey.
Babe.
What about the way you love me? And the way you squeeze me. Yeah.
Simply beautiful. I ain't heard Al Green in like 15 years.
Beautiful. Yeah. When you get right down to it. Oh.
He. Let's see what Future's doing right now before we leave. All right, if I was trading, short, look.
When you needed me, I was right there.
This would have been my entry.
Baby.
This is why. See this volume? See this volume? Volume increase.
Oh, girl.
Volume increased into the short.
When you're feeling low, all you got to do is call me. I'm simply beautiful. Oh, baby, there's so many good things I could say about you, girl. I could say that I
What's this? Is that Chris Stapleton? I think that's Chris Stapleton.
They say love is more precious than gold. Can't be bought, and it can't be sold. I got love, respect that makes me
A millionaire.
I got a woman with eyes that shine as a diamond mine. She's my treasure so very rare. She made me
A millionaire.
when we ride around this old town in my pickup car with the windows down. People look at her and they look at me and say that boy is sure living in luxury, sweet luxury, 'cause love is more precious than gold. It can't be bought, no, never could be sold. I got love enough to share that make me
All right. Gotta go. All right. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. If you are day trading and you're looking for entries, All right, you use the VWAP. So the VWAP is that white line for people that don't know. So I'm gonna erase everything, right? I'm just gonna keep it this simple. Listen, the VWAP is gonna tell you the direction. If the VWAP is facing down, I want to short. If the VWAP is angled up, which you don't see here, this is the NASDAQ all day long. This was the NASDAQ yesterday. If it's up, guys, y'all see this? If it's up, stop trying to short the market. If the VWAP is angled up, you want to trade it to the upside. These were very easy entries at the VWAP. Or you can enter it this way. You can enter the VWAP, you can enter the trade here, or you can do what I do. I look for VWAP. I'm going to show you, I'm going to tell you guys what I look for. I look for VWAP. I look for VWAP 50% retracements. What do I mean by that? What is a VWAP 50% retracement? That means you have to look at the VWAP. You have to look at you have to look at what happened early that day. So let's say I was looking at so when I'm trading the market, I look at the full move. So if I'm looking for a 50% retracement at the VWAP, watch this. This is early in the morning. This is 12 o'clock, right? So if I wanted to trade the NASDAQ, I'm going to go to this low, which was 12 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to go to this high, which happened at 8:30 that morning. This blue area is the 50% area, and look at what it's touching. The freaking VWAP. You want to know what I'm trading? That's where I'm trading. If you caught that, you would have caught the whole move of the day. All right. I'll leave it at that for you guys to go study. All right, guys. Peace out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later. You can get my TOS set up through my, if you go to my page and you fumble around in my page, you're going to see a link. It's PAYHIP. You click on that link. There's a video to help you make your charts look like mine. It's only like $50. It's like 5 galaxies. It's $50. It's like 3.5 hours long. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Let's go.
Go, go.